And I am thanking you as well as all the students and all the staff and school college as well for welcoming me here for this event. And this session will be surely best session for you all because I will be making it much more easier for you to learn those things in a easier way. Okay, so thank you again, Suma ma'am,
It's a
for
pleasure,
welcoming me.
sir.
Yes, thank you. So hope everyone might have joined now, so we can just start. Okay, so wait, I will share my screen. So hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will be learning about the generative AI and prompt engineering model. Okay. So what is actually generative AI? So we'll cover the basics of it. Okay. And what all things are required for learning in generative AI, like basics and what all models are there, what all things we are using in our daily life. And currently we are just added up it to generative AI in our daily life only, means we are using them in our daily life. Same way, there will be prompt engineering. So how it will be helpful for all and how it is beneficial in the upcoming world. So that we will be discussing about. So we'll start with. So as everybody know about me, that my name is Anugrah Pratap Singh. Okay, I'm working as senior DevOps engineer with Wipro, and I am an AI and automation expert also. So from last 1 year, I've been implementing many things in my project wherever I am working, and I have developed many POCs and many of the things which had made things easier for work in our organization. And from past 2 years, I've been working as founder and CEO of my company, which I'm running, like Dikshit Academy and sabkajob.com. So Dikshit Academy is about teaching platform. It is a tech platform where we are providing the school students education till K to 12 classes. So I have 7 years of experience in that teaching line. So I started from the college only. So that is my experience in teaching. Then after that, I started sabkajob.com. That started along with that only, but it started 1 year before only. Okay. So in that, we are providing the jobs for everyone. Like if you are school students or college pass out, if you are working or you want to work in some of the organization, big organization or small jobs like any local jobs also like teaching or anything which you want to do in part time or everything. So we provide there in the sabkajob.com. So as I already told you that I am mentor and teacher as well. So currently along with job I am managing teaching work also, and as well as I am giving mentoring session and speaker sessions in many of the colleges. So this is the intro about me, and you can just follow me wherever you can find me, like LinkedIn, WhatsApp, or Instagram, anything. So you can find me with my name. Okay. So we'll go to the next part now. So what will be our agenda for today? So our agenda will be that firstly we will learn about the introduction to generative AI. Then we will learn about some examples. Then we will go through some prompt engineering basics. So what basics we will be covering here, we'll go through that. Then there will be prompt patterns. So what all patterns are required that you might be using in your life, but not using it correctly. Okay. So you have to learn those prompt patterns so that you can use generative AI in your daily life with a better use. Like I am also using in my daily life, like whatever work I am doing. So there I am using the prompt patterns properly. Then I will show you some demos and examples here. Then there in between we will be doing some mini project also. It will be a short project. It will be giving you a gist of whatever things we have done. Then at last we will learn some ethics, limitation and future trends about the generative AI. What can be the future of generative AI? And at last there will be Q&A session and feedback will be the last thing we will be doing. So any doubt till here? So about any agenda that you are not able to understand, or are you excited about things? First thing is that I just wanted to ask everyone. So you can just be active, okay? Because see, I am a teacher, so I like teaching students, okay? So I like interacting with everyone. So if it is, it will be good that if you interact and just talk to me wherever you think, okay? Yes, you can raise hand or whatever you think, okay? Just be interactive in my complete session. So any doubt till here? Anyone? Yes, no? I'm audible? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So we'll move to the next part. So we'll learn here what is generative AI. So what is actually generative AI? We'll understand here. So you might have heard, you might have gone through the previous two sessions that generative AI is the future and generative AI currently we are using. Okay. So what is generative AI usually? Generative AI create the new content such as, sorry, wait, there is some glitch from my end. Okay, so generative AI creates new content such as text, images, music, and code. You might be aware that if you want to generate any text like simple email, if you are writing any email and you just have to modify those things, okay, so you just write those text like please chat GPT help me in this project, or this code I am facing some issue, okay, or chat GPT I'm not feeling well. So these kind of queries when you give to that chat GPT, it gives you some amount of content there, okay, and it explains you everything there. Same way when you tell or give any images to the AI, like nano banana, or these trends were going on that we were combining the photos of the two people, okay, like people are combining their old age photo, they are renovating new photos, or the current trend were going where girls are innovating and taking the photos and making into sari photo, okay, so that way those images which you are providing is making it innovative. Okay, same way music also, if you see in the music industry, it is just creating a lot of problem because many of the good composers and singers who are there, they are using the music for their work, but AI is also duplicating the things, means their audio also they can copy paste everything. Same way code, in our daily life you are using the code, okay, so but if you are facing some issue like any debugging issue, any errors, so it can guide you properly, okay, so this way we have to solve the issue. So it is different from the traditional AI. So how it is different from the traditional AI? So we will learn that how it is different from the traditional AI. Wait, should we, why there is some problem, sorry for that. Okay, so there will be different from traditional AI because it predicts, classifies, or analyzes. Okay, so what is traditional AI? Like normally previously which we were using, so that is called the traditional AI. So examples are ChatGPT, DAL AI, GitHub Copilot. So these are the examples which we are using in whatever daily life. Okay, now next, what is actually generative AI? Gen AI is a type of artificial intelligence that creates new content based on what is had been learned from the existing content. So whatever content in the past, like from the past history or the current, present, whatever content is in the market, whatever you are providing, so it will learn from it. So it will learn from that existing content. Then it will formalize some models inside it. then according to that, it will give you the best output it can. But always in the AI also, it is given that whatever content is provided to us, okay, you have to cross verify. So that is the thing. Then next, the process of learning from the existing content is called training, result in the creation of statistical models. So it keeps on learning things through trainings and results. So you might be knowing that LLM model and these models we are using. Why we are using? To train them with the new content, like some new images are coming in the market, or some new photographs are there, or some new content or data is in the market. So according to that existing content and training model, it will just create the statistical model. Okay. When given a prompt, Gen AI uses this statistical model to predict what an expected response might be, and this generates new content. So what will happen if you give a prompt like what is the current scenario of geopolitics? Okay, what is going on to the international market? Like Trump has added the tariff. Okay, then India is thinking of making made in India things. Okay, giving the GST reforms and those things. If you give a prompt, it will describe everything whatever you might be expecting as well. So it will give you the prompt, whatever prompt you might have given, but added to that, it can give you the resources, it can give you the things related to that. Okay, and this generates new content. And this way, a new type of content is generated in the thing, and you are able to get the data. Okay. Now, you might have seen this picture in your previous session, and people might have explained you that what is exactly generative AI and where it comes. So first is the outermost circle, that is called the artificial intelligence. So that is the current demand or current in boom, because in previously you might have seen software engineering is the thing. Okay, you might have seen AI engineering is the thing. You might have seen that DevOps engineering is the thing. These are the fields it was there, mechanical engineering, civil engineering. But now new thing is coming up, that is artificial intelligence. Inside that there is machine learning, then inside that there is deep learning, and then there is main thing generative AI, which we are learning for today's session. So what is actually generative AI? Here we will be doing the application in four format. One is text generation format, one is image generation format, third is video generation format, and fourth is task generation fine tuning format. So what we do in text generation, we provide the text like in the any form of summarization, research, content editing, translation, classification, or you just type it, okay, chat GPT, please convert this language into other language. So these are the type of text generations. Then second is image generation. So that is called where you give the any photo. Like if you have any old photo, you want to convert into some photo where you want to add some person. Like you want to combine family photo, you want to make a family photo. Like for example, there was my family members, okay, my uncle, aunt, my grandfather, my father and mother. So they were having different photos. So what I did, I just given the three photos to ChatGPT. I given the command, please combine this photo in a family photo. So it created the photo and created the Ghibli art as well. Okay, that was trending that time. So that way we do the image generation. Then fourth thing is video generation. You might have seen now that many of the monkey videos are going viral on the Instagram. Okay, Bablu. Okay, Bablu something. Okay, so he is the AI generated person. There are many of the Instagram influencers also which are coming in the market. Many people are generating AI videos of those. They are creating AI characters and making videos of those people. So this is the fourth part which we are doing, that is video generation. Then fourth is task generation fine tuning. So what is this? This is the upcoming demand which is coming into the market, and in future it will be taking edge. Why? Because now agents are used. Now automation and virtual assistants would be used in our regular use. Why? You might have seen that chat GPT was there, but previous to that there were four main things, or different companies might have provided few things in your daily life. Can you give examples of those? Like Google was using some AI automation or something which were you were using in your daily life. Can you give that example? Anyone? Before these AI things, there was some common thing in your daily life which you were using, like Google Assistant. Okay. Same way for Apple was there. Can you give the example of Apple? Anyone? Hello. Please be interactive. If you know that what all tools we are using, so just give me the answer. I want to make it interactive so that whatever you are learning, na, you just learn with the concept clearly. Okay. Anyone wants to answer here? Please just turn on your mic and just say. Anyone? I'm audible, na? Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay. I think then nobody wants to answer that. Okay. So for Apple iOS, we are using the Siri. Okay. For the Google, we are using the Google Assistant and all. So these are the things we are using as agent. So in future, we are creating the agentic AI virtual assistants. In the you might have seen the Teams GitHub Copilot has came. So your automation task will be much more easier. So this way, the things are done. This is the complete model of generative AI. Now we'll understand what is traditional AI and what is generative AI. Traditional AI also called discriminative AI. So what is traditional AI? It classifies emails into spam versus not spam. So from your era means when we were born, I think we are Gen Z, so we might be born around 2000 or 2000 plus years only. Okay. So before that, when emails came, so how they were classifying the emails, okay, how they were comparing, okay, this is spam and this is not spam. So you might be going through this daily in your emails also, but you might be not able to classify, okay, here the AI was using or AI was used here. Okay. So that is called traditional AI or discriminative AI, which we were using in your emails. So whenever some emails come to your email, okay, then you might have seen that some emails going to the inbox and some emails going to your spam. So it is the AI which recognizes the things in a traditional way. Now, what is the generative AI it will be doing? What is the difference in that? It will write an entire email for you that traditional AI or discriminative AI cannot do. Okay. So generative AI, if you tell the generative AI, okay, AI, please can you help me with this email? Make it a professional email and just add these things, whatever is required in your email, and it will just create the compact, easy, and a professional email for you. So this is the advantage which we can see from the traditional AI and generative AI. Okay. Now second thing, traditional AI was predicting the house prices. Okay. So normal AI, it was just doing the predicting the house prices, whatever was prices in the market, it was predicting and giving you in the Google site or whatever site you were searching in. But in the generative AI, it generates the realistic image of a house as well. If you think, I given one prompt, okay, that this is my house. There were some plants also in front of that. Car also was in front of my home. Okay, but I told that please generate a image where these all things, unnecessary things should be not there. So it created the realistic image without those unnecessary things and remove all the unnecessary items from that. So this is the advantage of generative AI. Now we'll know how these two models work, discriminative and generative AI. So it is used to classify or predict. So discriminative or traditional AI is used to classify or predict. So it just classifies, okay, this is good, this is bad. So that way it can predict or classify. It is typically trained on a data set of labeled data. So there are some labeled data. According to that, it is working. It learns the relationship between the features of the data points and the labels. Then same way generative AI, it generates new data that is similar to data it was trained on. So like previously you trained some data according to the year 2021 COVID situation. Okay. Now you are training that data according to 2025. So it will compare the data similar to that data it was trained on previously. It will generate new data according to that, according to the new things added on. Okay. So whatever things we are coming up with, adding up now, which will be in coming in future as well, it will add it to the history. It will add it to the generative AI's previous model or previous data. So this is the generative AI, which is adding on data regularly. It understands distribution of data and how likely a given example is predict. new word in a sequence. So it can predict the new word also in a sequence. Like if you are writing Narendra, so it will just search for Modi automatically. Or if you search BIT, okay, so it will search, okay, these are the queries like BIT, what can be BIT? It can college also BIT, it can be some full form of something, okay. If you search your name as well, so it will search for the Anugrah Pratap Singh, Anugrah Sukla or something like that. So it will just suggest what all things you might be searching for, okay. It gives you suggestions also, what can be the next word in the sequence. Then if you see through the examples or through the photo, in discriminative technique, it is the photo given, like dog photo is there. It will classify. Okay. So what it will do? It will discriminate model. It will classify it as a dog or a cat simply. So if you give the photo, okay, dog image, it will tell you, okay, this is a dog. If you'll give a comparison between the two people, okay, this is Anugrah, this is something. If it finds you in the market or in the Google history, okay, it will compare, okay, this is this person, this is AI. Okay. So this way, it generates and find the discriminator model between the two people. Then, then second is generative technique. How it does? If you give the image of a dog, it will generate the generative model of a image of a dog. It will generate the AI model of the dog. It will be not the real dog. It will just generate the AI image of that dog. So this is the difference which we will see in these two techniques. Now we will understand the generative AI workflow. So how the things work here. Firstly, we give the input prompt. So if you want to search anything, what you actually do, you just give the prompt. Okay. Then the model is there like ChatGPT, Dell AI. Okay. So Copilot, GitHub Copilot, and these things. So what it will do, it will process the things. It is processed on the training data, and third is it will give you the output of the content, whatever you have searched. Now, how it works? So if you provide any data, there are transformers in that, encoding component, decoding component. Encoding means in whatever values you are giving. So it will encode data according to, like if you're typing my name is this and that, it will encode in the binary format. Okay, according to the system format, the machine, whatever machine understands, it will encode into that component. Then it will decode according to the required component of the system. Then it will translate into the human understanding language. Then these generative pre-trained transform models are there, like AIs, like ChatGPT, okay, which are trained on some images, trained on some data. They will go through that model, okay. They will understand those things, then they will give you the output that whether I am doing thing all right or not. Okay. So this way, all the data will be given as a output to you. Now, applications of generative AI where we are actually using this. So if you'll see in education, like whatever tech companies are there, and you might be also using in your daily life, like AI tutors are there, automated grading is there, content creation. If there are many influencers, Instagram influencers, it is making the work easier for them. So they are creating the education content from that. Then for research also we are doing summarization and literature reviews, whatever books if people are writing, okay, then it is just summarizing it, or it is giving the reviews where there might be some grammatical mistake or where we have to just work upon the things. So that way generative AI is doing on research work as well. Now, other than that, business people are also using, or some businesses are also using this AI in their life. Like you might have seen in the current market that many jobs are going, okay, and many people companies are removing people. Why? Because many of the tasks which are AI automated or which doesn't require human intervention, that are completely organized and used by AI only. So those customer chatbots, marketing content, these are used by the companies. So is it beneficial for you to learn AI? Yes. And it is compulsory that you have to learn AI? Not necessary. Why? Because if you are a developer, if you are a DevOps engineer, if you are a tester, if you are any field, if you are doing good in that field, okay, if you are mastering that field, but if you are aware of small techniques of AI, okay, you are using that techniques in your daily life, that will just make you good. But it is not necessary that you would be mastering that AI in a high way or advanced way. Okay. So that will be beneficial for you just to learn things in your life regarding AI as well. Okay. Then it is helping in the creativity like art, music, game design, whatever art you want to draw, sketches, music, some music composition you want to do, then any game designing you want to do. So this you can do via AI. In healthcare also, report generation, medical imaging assistant. Okay, these things also it is helping. Like um, last few months ago only, my grandfather was ill, so we got some report. So there was chance of checking with the doctor. Okay, so doctor was not available, so he told that he will be meeting after 2 3 days. Okay, so before that, what I did, I just uploaded that report in the chat GPT. Okay, so it just summarized all the report and given what all complication, what all things are there in that report, and is it a good sign, is it a negative sign for us. Okay, so we just gone through that. We got few reviews from that. Okay, but after doctor consultation only, it was worth it, means whatever medical checkups we done, it was good, it was nice to us. Okay, so this is the way how we should use the generative AI in our daily life. Okay, so these are the applications of generative AI which we are using in our daily life. Then case studies. In education, what all things we are doing? Chat GPT. Like Chat GPT is used for the education, helping students for explanation, everything. So this is the example of Chat GPT in education cases. Then for designing, so for designing anything, we are using Dell AI. So it is just creating the prototypes of any designs, whatever feature or images or any web page you want to design. So that way it is generating the prototypes. Now for coding and development, as I told you, many teams, if you go through the teams channel, not here, in the organization channel, okay, they might be using GitHub Copilot integrated in their teams channel. Why? Because for any conversation or any meetings, they want to combine, or whatever talking has been done, or whatever things have been combined. Okay, it can summarize the things in a proper way. So it will assist your programmers in writing code fluently. So that is the help it can give you, GitHub Copilot. Now, these are the tools you might be aware that you might be seeing them in your regular things. Okay. Chat GPT is used for the text generation. So whatever text you want to generate, it is basically mostly used for text generation. Then DAL E or stable diffusion is used for image generation. So mostly we are using this for image generation. Then there is GitHub Copilot, which is used for the code generation. Okay, I told you. Then music LM is there, which is used for music composition, and Synthesia is used for video generation. So these are the generative AI tools which you are using in your regular use. Now I will give you some example. Okay, you have to try it. This is the task for you, everyone. So you can do one thing. Just open your browser or in your mobile phone. Okay, open Chat GPT and you have to search for it. This is the example one which you have to search. Write a poem about the sun in the Shakespearean style. So whatever output comes, just check that. So I will give you 1 minute. Okay, just search it and tell me if it is done. Is it done? Anybody wants to update? You can raise your hand if it is done. Okay, I think you might have tried. Okay, so write a poem about the sun in Shakespearean style. So if you'll do, you'll get something regarding that. Okay, so what it will be? Anyone wants to tell what they have got? And the answer will be different for everyone, I think. Can anybody wants to read here? Please, anybody. Just one volunteer I want. Nobody wants to speak. Okay. I want I wanted this session to be interactive. That's why I was asking if anybody wants to tell. Okay. So it will come something like that if I will share you in my screen. Okay. If I will just type this in the chat GPT. So if I will type it here, write a poem in Shakespearean. So see, it will come like this. Upon the quiet turning of the year. So if any poem, like normally if you write, okay, it might be different. But if you want to write in this format of this person's styling, okay, so it can just turn your natural flow or natural poem also in a quite good way. Okay. So this way we can just modify things also. So this is the best thing what a chat GPT can help or any AI model can help you with. Okay. Now next. So there is second example for you, that is image description. If you are creating a description for an AI generated image of a futuristic city, you can just search on your side as well, and I am also searching. Okay. So this also will search what it will come. So we'll search here, create a description for an AI generated image of a futuristic city. So it will just see whatever command we have provided, and according to that, it will just find the details. So it is asking for, would you like to adjust the tone? So you have to provide the tone also, like alien world or any different tone you want. Okay, I think it is failing. Okay, so I will explain you through the next topic. So now for 5 minutes break, I will give you. Okay, just want to ask any queries, any doubts you have. So we'll go through that till now, so that before the next topic starts, we can just have a few-minute break. I will give you 2-3 minutes if anybody wants to ask anything related to AI, because we'll move ahead to the next topic. Then uh, it will be not easier then to move back. Please ask your doubts for AI, anything. Okay, so we'll move ahead. Prompt engineering. We'll understand prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? So prompt engineering, the process of crafting effective instruction prompts to get desired responses from AI model like ChatGPT. Okay, and why is it important? So to create a well-designed prompt that can lead to powerful and accurate and context-aware output. It's a key skill in working with AI tools. So as you are using whatever languages you are using, okay, in your daily life, like if you are from North India, you might be using different Punjabi language, Hindi language. Same way, ChatGPT or these language models also understand few languages, and those languages or those prompts, okay, that has to be properly set so that you get the desired result, whatever you want, what you want from the ChatGPT. So that prompt engineering also something new which is coming in demand, and many jobs will be coming in this prompt engineering. So if you learn how to craft the effective use of instructions, okay, like whatever commands you are giving, they are used in a proper way, or the command prompts you are typing, that should be written in a proper format. If you are doing it, then it will be a most useful tool. Okay. Then you might have seen different engineering backgrounds like civil, electrical, mechanical, CSIT engineering were the things which were we were dealing with previously, and many colleges people were getting into these branches. But now in future, software engineering also came. Then AI engineering is the latest demand. Many people are going to the AI engineering background. Now in future there will be prompt engineers, like for just prompt only, the basic prompt. If you are good at writing good prompts, okay, then you will be the best person in the market and they will be hiring you. Okay, so for that also, writing exact correct commands, correct prompts, uh, the people will be hiring for you. Now what is it is you where it is used? So this prompt engineering used in the content creation, whatever content you are creating, coding and debugging. If you are writing any code, if you got any error, and if you want to find the correct exact solution for that, so for that purpose also we are using this prompt engineering. Then marketing, if there are many ads, many companies are doing many ads. For that, if you want to do any marketing, you want to create the good content for that, good image for that, you have to provide the good or correct prompt for that. Then there are customer support. Okay, like their customer support calls are there, so many of the AI are coming where they are just talking to you in front of you. Okay, so here you have to give the correct prompt. If you are not doing it, then according to that it will not work. What will happen, like some person is asking, I want help regarding this point, but the front person, that AI model, is not understanding the prompt or not understanding the value which the customer is asking. Okay, so it might be the backend glitch. You might have not given the correct prompt, what to read, what to answer according to the question asked by the person. Okay, so that way it can be working in a wrong way. Okay, so that is the thing. For customer support also, good prompt engineers are required. Then education and research, if you are creating any content for your college or any education purpose, in teaching as well, in research as well, the prompt engineering is very much required. Why? If you are teaching anything in your class, okay, if you want to teach those things in a proper way, in a shorter way, in a crisper way, then you should learn those commands and all, okay, prompts, so that you can teach those content. You can find those content from the chat GPT or AI world and teach them in a proper way. So this is the use which we are having in the education and research as well. Then what is actually a prompt? So firstly, going towards the prompt engineering or going ahead, we should learn what actually is a prompt, okay, and how to deal with that. A prompt is an instruction or query that you provide to the AI. So whatever commands you are typing, whatever queries you are typing, the chat GPT, that is prompt. Okay. To the It serves as the input that guide the AI in generating the relevant output you seek. So it acts as input to the chat GPT or model which you are using, and it acts as input, and after that it processes the things and gives you the output. So this is the basically prompt which we are dealing with. Now what is the prompt flow? So firstly you give a prompt, then the AI model or chat GPT understand it, then after that it gives you the output. So after you redefine it, you want to refine that, you adjust the wording. Like if you have given command, I want to learn maths. Okay, you have given the prompt, but you want, if you are refining it, like I want to understand the class 10 maths. Okay, so you are just refining it according to it. If you run it again, it will give you the improved result. Okay, it will find the data related to 10th class. Now if you will tell, okay, in 10th I want this chapter, so this will give you the result related to that chapter. Okay, so this is the prompt flow which we are following here in prompt engineering. Now how prompt engineering actually works. So the basic process is user writes a prompt. So if you are writing any prompt, then AI interpret the prompt. AI will understand, okay, this prompt you have given. Then AI generates a response based on the training data. So that AI might be trained according to the data. There might be some million sets of data trained for that. Okay. Then according to the answers it might be having, it will find the correct output for you. Then the output is reviewed and refined. Then it will be given to you in front of you that, okay, this is the answer for that. So it depends on you whether you have got the correct answer. You can utilize that. If you are not getting the correct answer, then again you give the prompt by refining your values. Okay, this way this process goes on and on till you get the correct things according to you. Then what are the important elements here? You should be having clarity of the things. Whatever prompt you are giving, it should be clear. It should be clear. Okay, you want this thing, so you should ask according to that. Then context, you should give the context related to that. I want education related context. I want class 10th notes. I want physics this chapter notes. So you have to give the context. Then third is the instruction, that okay, this is the instruction, find me these things, make my things easier. Okay, and you have to last give the constraints. Like if you're not giving the limitations, okay, then it will search everything beyond the query also. Okay, so it can search many things more than the required value. So it is better to give the constant also. Okay, find me class 10th notes of this subject of this chapter with having these many questions, 10 questions, 15 questions. This way it will make the things easier for you. Okay, now to create powerful prompt, consider the following structure. So you can write it down also if it is uh, available, means anything writing you want, or you can take the screenshot as well. So these are the important things in prompt engineering, that is clarity in language to avoid ambiguity. So your language should be clear. Then a specificity in request to narrow down responses. You have to specify things. You have to specify values, specify whatever is your requirement. Then only it will narrow down your responses. It will not find many responses for you. Then you have to find the contextual to provide the relevance. You have to provide the context as we dealt with in the last slide. Then engaging language that captures interest. You have to give the engaging language that capture the interest of that chat GPT model. Okay, so these are the four things. You can take the screenshot if you require. Then five structures for the powerful prompts. What are the structures which we will be following here? Five structure for powerful prompt are role based prompt. You can act as a career coach, help me write a resume. Okay, so you can give the role to chat GPT or the AI model. Okay, please act as career coach for me and help me write a correct resume. Then that chat GPT will be behaving as a career coach, and help you write a correct resume. So that is the first structure. This is the first type of role-based prompt. Okay. Then second is a step-by-step prompt. Explain how to prepare for an interview in 5 steps. If you write this command, explain how to prepare for an interview in 5 steps, it is the step-by-step prompt. So it will give you 5 steps. If you will write that I want to prepare for DSA, give me the structure for that step by step. So it will give you the complete structure step by step. So this is called the step by step prompt. Then third, third is called the example based prompt. So if you'll ask for any examples, give me 3 examples of elevator pitches for freshers, or give me 3 examples of this topic, or give me 3 examples of any history where, okay, or give me 3 examples of any college friend. Okay, so this way, if you'll ask any example, so it will give you the prompt according to the example based prompt. Then goal plus persona prompt. If you're motivational speaker, guide a 22-year-old student confused about life. So it will act as your persona prompt. Like it will be acting as your friend. It will acting as your motivational speaker. It will act as your friend. Okay. So one day I was feeling very nervous and I was not feeling good. Okay. So I just asked ChatGPT, these all problems I'm facing in my life. Okay. So if you were in my place, how you were dealing with that, and how any suggestion you can give me for that. So ChatGPT helps you like a friend as well. It gives you the correct answer. It can guide you sometime, okay, in a proper way. So that way it will help you in refining your goals. If you have any goal, any plans that okay, I want to become a this thing, I want to clear these exams. So it will give you the correct roadmap also. If you tell that ChatGPT, please prepare Excel sheet also with the step by step, days by days or week by week plan, it will create the plan also for you. Okay. Then fifth is the constant based prompt. It will suggest a 5 business ideas under 5,000. Keep them online only. Okay. So if you'll ask, okay, suggest me these things under 5,000. Advise me related to that. So it will be constant, like you are giving the budget 5,000. Okay. So it will find the things or ideas according to that. If you'll tell my budget is 1 lakh, so according to that it will create the ideas or things suggestions for you to create the business. Okay, so these are the 5 useful techniques or structures which can make you a powerful prompter. You can give the correct ideas to ChatGPT and it can help you in your daily work. So you can take the screenshot, anything you want to take or write down. Okay, this will be a very much helpful for you in your daily life. Now, components of a good prompt. What are the components of a good prompt? So firstly, it should be role or instruction based. Okay, you are giving any role or instruction to the chat GPT. Tell the AI who it is or what it should do. So if you are giving the role, like chat GPT, you are my teacher. Can you guide me related to this subject? I am facing this issue and I want to solve this issue in this way. So you are assigning some role to the chat GPT or the AI model, and you are telling it to do certain tasks for you. Then that chat GPT will behave like that person, okay, and it will give you the correct instruction. So this is the first component of a good prompt. Second, task or goal. So what exactly do you want the AI to do? So here, if you give the correct exact the value or the goal to the chat GPT, what exactly do you want the AI to do? Then according to that goal or task, it will refine and find the data. For example, help a fresher write a resume. Okay. So you are giving the correct goal, that help a fresher with a resume. Okay. Then it will find the correct resume and whatever details you require to apply as a fresher. Okay, so this way it will refine the things for the answer, whatever task or goal you have given. Then third is context or background. If you add helpful details to guide the AI, okay, if you add any important details like he is a BTech graduate with no experience and now create the resume for the fresher. Okay, then it will just give you have given the context, you have given the background. Okay, he's just a BTech graduate but no experience. Okay, and 6 months experience is also not there. that person has not done the internship as well. Now according to that person, please create a resume. So you have given the background as well. So okay, so ChatGPT will understand, okay, that person has not done the has done only the graduation and have no experience. So according to that, it will refine the data, it will create the resume, so that whenever you apply that resume, it might be helpful in achieving your goal. Okay. Now fourth thing is of the component of the good prompt is constraint and format. Okay. So if you define the tone, word limit, bullet points also, if you write the tone in a better way, if you give the word limit, like please write this email in 10 to 15 words, or write this email in 150 words, or make this email shorter. It will just combine, or it will just make that email shorter also in the bullet points also. So like example, keep it 100 words and use bullet points. So if you are giving the example of resume here, so if you tell the chat GPT, please make it under 100 points, 100 words, and use bullet points also. Like when you have completed your BTech, when you have completed your 10th and 12th, what all projects you have done. Okay, so these all things it can give you in a bullet points. So these are the good components of a good prompt. Sorry. So you can take the picture of this as well. Okay, it might be helpful for you. So you can take this as well. Now we'll do components of a prompt. So we have already understood role, instruction, task, goal, context, background, constant, format. So these all things if you provide, it will, after combining, this is the prompt I have given. Like, act as a career coach, help a BTech fresher with no experience, write a resume for software job, keep it short, under 100 words, and use bullet points. Focus on skills, internships, and college projects. So this way, if you'll give the combined thing using all the good components like role, task, context, and constraint. So it will be the correct prompt, a good prompt, which you should give for AI to solve it. Okay. Then this way you will get the correct answer and exact correct resume for your requirement. So you can take the screenshot also for this as well if you require. Now we'll understand through some examples. Okay, this is the example. Example prompt using all component. Okay, this we have already done. Okay, so this prompt will give you the role, task, context, and constraint, making it clear and powerful. Now we'll do some reviews through examples. Okay, revise good versus bad prompt. Career advice. If you want any career advice in your life, okay, can you use ChatGPT in your life? Yes. So will you use in bad way or good way? If you are using in a bad way, like this, help me in career. Okay, you are asking ChatGPT, please help me in career. So ChatGPT will just answer randomly. Okay, that okay, I will help you in career, but the prompt, the answer will be not correct. But what should be the good prompt? Act as a career counselor. I am a BTech graduate with no job. Suggest 3 practical steps to guide a good career in 6 months. So this way, the ChatGPT will give you the refined or correct answer for that. Okay. So this is the correct or good prompt which we should be using. The next, interview preparation. If you write here how to get job, will it give you the correct answer? No. So good prompt will be list 10 common interviews question for software engineers and tips to answer them effectively. So this way what will happen? It will list out 10 common interview questions from the software engineering program. Okay. And it will give you tips to answer them effectively. So this is the thing it will help you with. Okay. Now life confusion. If you are confused and you are writing it here like I am confused, chat GPT will be also confused. Why? Because you are just writing I am confused. So ChatGPT don't have answer to this, means what that person can answer, what ChatGPT can answer. Okay. But if you write here, okay, you'll get some answer, but it will not a refined or correct answer what you might be thinking. Okay. So for that, you have to write here, act as a life coach. I am 23. You can give your age as well. unsure about career versus passion. How should I decide? So then it will act as your life coach. Okay. If I am in a position of a life coach, how I will guide this person so that he can choose between the career and passion. So that way the AI model might be trained. It will find the data from the background, whatever training model that ChatGPT AI model has done. According to that, according to that experience, it will decide and it will give you the refined and correct best possible answer according to your prompt. So this way you'll get the correct answer. Resume help. If you write make my resume. Okay, so simply if you'll tell make my resume, it will create any random resume with the random things. But if you want to write good, like right here, act as a hiring manager. Okay, here's my background. You can insert your details, whatever details of your resume are there. Suggest a resume format. You can suggest format also, or you can add the screenshot also of the format. Okay, and key points I should include, and you can add key points that ChatGPT will be adding, and this way you the perfect resume will be there for you. And there might be some mistake, but you can refine from your end as well. But it might be the most near around correct format which ChatGPT can provide. Okay. Learning a topic, bad, teach me AI. If you want to learn AI, if you'll directly write here, teach me AI, it will give you the complete details of AI, everything. Okay. But if you write what actually you are, if you are a 12th grade student, if you are a college student, so it will think according to your perspective. Okay. And according to your perspective, it will deep down and find the details according to your requirement as per your understanding, and then only it will give you the answers for that. Okay. Like here, good example is explain AI in simple terms to a 12th grade student using real life examples. So if you're a 12th grade student, if you write only teach me AI, it will give you the high level things. Okay. If you're not able to understand, then what is the use of typing these things? Okay. So if you write in this good way, it will give you examples as well so that a 12th grade student also can learn things easily about AI. Okay. Social media growth, grow my Instagram. It will not do. Act as a social media expert. Suggest a 7-day content strategy for an Instagram page on fitness with 100 followers. It will do the task for you. Then time management. So if you write here, I waste time. But if you write here, give me time blocking schedule for a college student who want to study 4 hours daily and work part time, then it will find the correct details for you. Okay. So this is the thing. Health advice. If you are asking for any health advice like this, ki, how to be healthy, it will not give you the correct answer. So good prompt will be uh, act as a certified nutritionist, suggest a beginner's healthy eating plan for someone with a desk job. So this way it will find the correct answer for you. Now next, coding help. If you are writing code not working, okay, just simply if you write code not working, so what ChatGPT can understand? Which code, which thing, it is related to Python, it is related to C Sharp, it is related to Java or anything. Okay, how will that person, that ChatGPT can understand? So you have to write, you have to refine your prompt. That is, here is my Python code. You can take the snippet of the code wherever you have written the code. Okay, it is giving an error on line number 4. You can give the error. Okay, this is the line number 4, or this is the line this. Here it is giving the error. Please, what's wrong? Explain what's wrong and how to fix it. So it will fix your complete data. It will give you the suggestions how to solve that step by step. I have done in my life, in my work also. What I am doing, most of the task I am using, I am doing myself only. Okay, but if there are few things which I am not aware about, okay, like something new is coming, okay, in my daily work, if I am getting something new which I am not able to understand, or that error is something new which has came to us, then what we do, we just take the suggestion from the AI. Okay, this is the thing we are getting the error. Okay, and can you help me with that solution? But if you are relying most of the time on chat GPT or these models only, it will be not good. Why? There might be cases you are using that answer, whatever answer you are using, it can give you the error. Okay, but the logic behind it is here is that you should apply your mind as well. Okay, if you are using the answer from the AI, okay, that is correct, but you should use your human brain also there, where to fix that, where to correct that, what all things ChatGPT has provided, understand from your level as well. Okay, refine it, add the values, and then provide it, then it can solve it. Means it can be your helping friend, it can be your helping hand, but it don't rely always on the chat GPT. That is the thing I should tell you. Okay, so use it as your friend in your daily life, that will be beneficial. Now business ideas, if you'll tell me business ideas, it will not find anything. If you give suggest 5 low investment online ideas for a college student with basic graphic designing skill, it will find best ideas, low investment ideas for you. Okay. Is for better prompting. You can take a screenshot of this as well. So be specific with your request. So whatever request you are asking, it should be very much specific for the specific topic. If it is related to education, it should be related to education. If it is related to healthcare, it should be related to healthcare. Add context and goals. You can add the context and goals. You would use step-by-step format. You have to use step-by-step format. Only in one message or in one chat only, if you're asking everything, it will be not good. Okay. Just ask ChatGPT step by step. Okay. Firstly, ask first question, then add on to that the second question. That if you're asking, then it can guide you in better way. Okay. Ask the AI to act as a role or expert, as we have already discussed. If you are acting as a education counselor, career counselor, okay, that way if you are assigning the role, it can give you the better answer for you. Okay, use constant if needed. There's you should give the word limit, tone also you can give. Okay, you can give the format, even you can give the language as well. If you want to write anything in Hindi, Bangla, okay, or any language, you can just give the language as well. It will give you the correct refined answer according to that as well. And now we'll understand the next topic for us is prompt types. So we'll be understanding there are 4 types of prompts. Okay, what actually we are giving. One is zero shot prompt. Then second is few shot prompt. Then third is instruction based prompt. And fourth is multi-modal prompt. That is text plus image. So we'll understand in more depth here. What is zero shot prompt? No examples are provided. It is the basic, the initial query which you give to the chat GPT. It's the basic one. Okay. Here you don't give any example, like best for straightforward task. If you want to be straightforward, one-liner questions, one-liner answer you want, or one-liner things you have in your mind, like translate this sentence to French. If you have written any question, you want to translate that sentence into French, into Hindi, okay, then it is the straightforward question you are asking. That is called zero shot prompt. Okay, so this type of examples I have given for that zero shot prompt. That is translate this sentence to French. It is the exact prompt which we are giving. Now, few short prompt. Second is few short prompt here. A few examples are included to guide the model. Here we are giving few examples here so that our chat GPT can refine the answer according to that more properly. Okay, like best when you want the AI to mimic a pattern. So, like convert these sentences to active voices. You can write any examples. Okay, any sentence you want to convert into active voice. So, this is the few short prompt where you are giving the example. You can add any example here that convert this into active voice, passive voice. Okay, you can find any answer for that. So this is called the few short prompt. Now instruction based prompt, what it is, here we give the clear and direct instructions. It is great for task completion and formatting. So like if you want to summarize the text into bullet points, so it can give you the correct answer according to your instruction based. So whatever instruction you have given, so according to that, it will refine the answer and find the correct answer for you. So this is the thing. Multimodal prompt, text plus image. So what will be multimodal prompt or will be doing? It will be using text and image both parallelly. Okay. So here what you will do, you can provide the inputs in the form of text, images, audio, or even video also. And how it works? The prompt include both image or media instruction or questions in the form of text and photos as well. Okay. So you can use it in AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, okay, can interrupt and combine the both AI models for using the text and image format. So how we can use them? It analyzes a chart and graph and explain the trends, describes an image, okay, enhances the learning with the visuals and getting feedback on a design or a photo. So for example, look at this image of my resume. What improvement can you suggest to make it ATS friendly? You can upload the resume as well. So what have you given here? Two things. One is image of your resume. Okay. And second is text. Please look at this image of my resume. Please suggest any improvement what you can do according to the ATS friendly format. Okay. Now it will do what it will do. It will go through the image. Okay. Now it will go through the prompt which you have given. This is called the multimodal prompt. Then after that, it would refine the answer according to the requirement which we have given. Okay. So this is called the multimodal prompt or text plus image uses. Now, what common prompting mistakes and troubleshooting we are doing here if you are giving any prompt? So common mistake in prompting include being vague. If you are not giving the prompt properly, you are giving here and there prompts. Okay. Overwhelming the AI with too much information. If you are giving many things at once, okay, not specifying the design output format, then it will not give you the correct answer. To address these issues, practitioners should refine their prompt by adding details, clarifying requirements, and iterating on the feedback from AI responses to achieve better results. So you can give the requirements, clarify the requirement, you can give the prompts according to that. Okay, and these mistakes have to be avoided. Then you will get the correct answer. Now, if you want to apply in the job market and if you want to use these AI models, okay, and you want to get job in that, you can just use this. Uh, Links are there. I am just sharing you these links. You can apply for jobs here in this market. Okay, LinkedIn, then Nurix.ai, Indeed, Hiration, Internsala, Angel Jobs, Glassdoor, Monster India, AI, Jobs.net, Killer Launch, Prompt Hired, Naukri, Youth for Work, Well Found, CourseJoiner.in, Fresher Word, Simply Hire India, Youth for Work. Okay, so these things you can just work on and you'll get hired in future. If you are a second year, third year, or fourth year student, you can just take the screenshot. Okay, and it will be better for you for applying for these AI jobs in the prompt engineer field or AI engineering field. Okay, so conclusion, we have came to the conclusion here. Okay, so what is the conclusion? So effective prompt engineering is essential in various contexts, particularly in career and interview settings. Okay. So by utilizing these prompt, open-ended, close-ended, and effective directing principle. Okay. If you are using it properly to gather information, and it will lead to the stronger evaluation selections. So this way, if you are using the prompt correctly, it can help you in your daily life. Plus, it can help you in hiring, getting hired also as a professional in many of the big tech companies, which they are in demand of hiring AI engineers, ML engineers, okay, prompt engineers. So this way, it will be very much helpful for you. Now we'll take a short break of 10 minutes at least. Okay. Then we can meet, and then after that, we'll have the demo session of mini project, and we'll be doing one mini project with you. And for that, I will require few things. First thing is that you should download Google Colab, okay, in your system. If you are using any browser, in browser also you can search Google Colab, okay, or online notebook, anything you can use. But mostly if you can just log into Google Colab before we start for the next session, you can download Google Colab. Then I will tell you in the session which PIP dependencies we have to install. Okay. Then we'll run commands. Those commands I will share you in the chat as well. Then we'll refine whatever commands we are running, we'll check the answers for that. Okay. Then we'll refine the prompts. Like if you want to give any other question for that, if any other value you want to give in that, you can just provide and you will get the different answer, or you can check the other example as well. We'll collect the result, and this way we have learned something new from this session for today. Okay. So I hope you might have understood. Okay. And you can have one tab chat GPT open. Okay. In one tab Google Colab. Okay. This way we will be using that. Yes. Thank you. Then we'll be meeting after 10 minutes. So it is currently 3:23. So we'll be starting our session around 3:33. So everyone just you can take 10 minutes break. Then we'll be meeting again. Yes. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Hello. I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes. Yes, so I have given 10-minute break, so we can just meet again at 3:33. Okay.
Fine, sir. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Ma'am, can you allow my other ID to present? Actually, I've connected from my laptop as well. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, tell me, sir.
I have messaged in the chats with my other ID. So can you allow me to share from that as well? Because sharing invitation is not given. I cannot present there from the laptop.
Okay. Okay. You want to change, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, you exit from this and try to join with that.
Okay, okay, sure.
Ah,
Yes, can you allow this ID? Actually, it is not able to. Share option is not
hello.
given.
Hello, sir.
I'm not able to share from it.
Sir.
I'm not able to share from this ID. Its share option is not coming here. Only meeting organizers and presenters can share it is giving.
Mm.
Can you check once?
Yeah, I just, sir, I'm just checking.
Okay.
Sir, but we have given like the option to join for everyone.
Presenter option is not given. Means there are
Sir, you
option
can
to
join.
give.
First, you join, sir. Later, I'll make you as the presenter. You can join first.
I have joined from laptop only, ma'am.
Sir, it's the same ID. Is it the same ID like from where you have joined?
It is same ID only.
Okay, I'm making you as presenter, sir.
Okay, sure. Yes,
Done?
it is now visible. Yes, yes,
Oh.
it is done. Yes.
Fine.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, I think everyone might be available here. So we can start with the next session. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen.
Yes, sir, we can start.
Okay. So hope my screen is visible. Yes.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Yes, thank you, ma'am. So what we'll be doing, we'll be starting our mini project. Okay. So as you might have got instruction in the last thing that we'll be set up this thing online notebook or Google Colab. Then we'll be installing the dependencies. So I will be telling you for the first project, we'll be installing some dependencies. Okay. So our first project will be regarding this thing. So we'll be doing Python code generation using transformers. Okay. So we'll be generating some Python codes. Okay. Using the transformers here. So for that, what we need? So we need this Google Colab installed. If you have directly, you can log in the search browser. You can search Google Colab. It will come. You can just name it as this Python code generation. Okay. So you can just type it as the project as Python code generation. So this way we have just renamed it with Python code generation. So this is the playground where we will be actually providing the command. Okay. So I think in the previous session you might have gone through this and you might have understood how to use Google Colab. Okay. It will be allowing us to run whatever commands we are running. Plus it will help us to refine our answers also. Like here, if you see Gemini is embedded here. So if you are getting any errors also, you can directly search it and you can find answers from here. Okay. So I just want hands up from everyone that have you understood and have you installed this Google Colab? Yes, no. So that we can move ahead now. I think it might be installed. Okay. So we'll be using some codes here. So firstly, we have to install this pip torch transformers. So I'll put that command in the chat as well. So what this command will help us. So it will install the torch transformers, which are used for the runtime module. Okay. It will help us to run whatever uh, activities we want to run inside our things. Okay. So that will help you to import and deploy your torch transformers. So like here, if you have the command import torch from transformers, import pipeline, definition set seed torch dot manual dash seed if torch dot CUDA is available, torch CUDA manual seed all seed. So what it will do, it will just set the random seed, okay, and handle the resource randomness. Like if you're providing any random data also, it will just handle the random data also, and it will import the Python libraries like torch and transformers. So these are the libraries which we are using, torch and transformers. So this will be our second code which we'll be using. So firstly, I will run the first command, pip torch transformer. So same way you can also go through it. Okay, along with me, you can just work around. So after adding this, we have to run. So you might have seen that all its libraries are installed. You can check it here, like torch in user local lib Python. This is the package. Transformer, it is fetched from this user local lib Python. Okay, then it is installing all the requirement, whatever packages are there. Okay, Hugging Face and PyML packaging, request tokenizers, safe tensors. So these are the packages which are inside the that command. So these are, we are just installing the torch and transformers. These are the dependencies. These are the packages which are required for our Python code deployment. Now we'll add the next code here. So we'll run this. I'll share that command in the chat as well. You can side by side run these commands. So if you run this import torch from transformers, it will import all the files related to transformer and torch, whatever dependencies are there, and it will handle the randomness. So why we are providing this? It will handle the randomness, whatever random values you can provide or any user can provide. So it will handle that random. Any like if you'll confine it to some particular data, it will just find the data limited to that particular question only. Okay. If you're providing any data extra to that, so that can be served by using this command. Import torch from transformer, import pipeline. That is the thing. So it is taking time, but it is importing all the dependencies. Okay, so it is done. So it is loaded properly. Means we haven't got any error. So that is executed properly. Now we have to define the model. Now we have just got the library set. Now we have to define the model. So what is the use of defining the model? Like we have to fine tune the model. Okay. So like if you want to give any query in future, so for that we have to fine tune model with these PyCode GPT. Okay. So we are using the model here, Galil Lewis 3 PyCode GPT. It will help you in solving your text generation. So this pipeline or this code will help you in solving your text generation thing. Like it will be not used for the image generation. It will be only used for the text generation, whatever text you are providing, any code or anything. Okay. So it will be helpful for that. So I'm providing that command as well in the chat. So now if you'll copy this command and I will paste it here, the new code line. Sorry. So you have to use that command. And I think I pasted wrong. So here also I'm pasting the correct command. Sorry. So when we will run this command, it will load the model. So if you see here, it has started loading the Hugging Face. So to authenticate with the Hugging Face hub, create a token in your settings. You can directly add the token also, but that is not required for now because we are directly running the PyCode GPT here. Okay, pipeline. So it will just go to the config.json, PyTorch model saves tensors, tokenizers, it will find the tokenizers, it will go to the vocab JSON, merges tokenizer, then the device set to use CPU. So now our device is set to use the CPU and our model is ready to take up the things to deploy. Okay. Now we will do what? We'll use this example. This is the example. I will paste in the chat as well. So what it will help? This prompt will help you to sort function to a reverse a string. Okay. Generated code. So the generated code for that is maximum length should be 28, temperature should be 0.7, num return sequence should be 1. Okay, and generated text, then whatever generated text will come, you have to print or printf anything, generated Python code. So whatever Python code will be there, it will be generated, and the printed generated code will come like this. Okay, now if we'll use this, okay, so you might have got here output. Like here, if you are getting, please use transaction is equal to true. Okay. To explicit truncate example to maximum length, defaulting to both max tokens is equal to 256 and max length is 28. It seems to have been set. Max new token will take precedence. Please refer to this documentation. Okay. This is saying it is out of dated, so we can use new thing from this document. Or simply we can just search this. So see what it will help. So I told you ChatGPT will help you in following that. Okay. I will modify the cells to address the warning by adding truncation is equal to true. Okay, and removing max new token. So if you click here, accept and run. So what it will do, it will modify the things. Okay, so we have already got the answer. But if you want to get the other answer, okay, so example 2 we can do. Function to calculate factorial. So see, you have got the second answer as well. This is the answer. So what we have understood from here is that, okay, so this prompt which you are giving, function to calculate factorial, okay, so generated code, is coming like this. Whatever pipeline you have given, maximum length is 50, temperature is 0.8, number return sequence is 1, truncation, what it was giving error na previously. Okay, so we have the chat GPT or Gemini has just modified it to true, okay, according to the error which we were getting, and now it has generated the Python code and generated the code. So if you see here, the factorial it means answer has came here. So this way you are using the prompts also properly, and you are using the Gemini or chat GPT in a proper way. So this way, if you are stuck somewhere, you can take help from that. Like if you'll go through this documentation, it is good, but not for the time constant. If you are having less time, okay, if you're focusing on, like, if I will give you the example of this session, okay, if we have the limited time for the session, okay, if we want to present things, if you'll go through this proper document, it will be correct. We can find the answer here as well, okay, but the smart work, so tell me which is better, smart work or hard work? So in present world, smart work is much more better than the hard work, okay, but you should be hardworking also, but you should know the nuances or things where you can implement small things in your life which can make your things easier. Okay, so instead of those things, I use Gemini. Just search for the query, okay, this error I am getting, just please help in solving that. So it has just modified the content of the code and we have got the correct answer. Okay, so this way we have deployed our first code. Okay, so if you'll go through it, this way was the first answer, generated code for the first. So this was the first answer. This was the first answer. Okay, this is the Python code generated for a reverse string. Okay, print string, if string -1 is equal to this string -1 else string this -1 return string. So this is the output which we have got for the example 1, and this is the example 2 which we have done here. Okay, so hope you might have also implemented this. If you are getting the error, I can paste you the correct example as well in the chat so that you can use it. Okay, just copy it and paste in the chat. This is the correct version, example 1. Okay, same way I am pasting the example 2 for your practice so that you can practice it as well. This is the example 2. So hope I am clear with the examples. If any doubts are there regarding these two questions, you can ask here, because in theory part, I think you might be not having any doubts. Okay, but if you are having any doubt related to this example or this code, whichever we are doing, please you can ask your queries. Else we can move to the uh, next project. Any doubts? Anyone? Yes, no, anything? Anyone raising hand? No, no, I think. Okay, chalo then. We'll create the new project. Okay, so our new project will be related to image. I told you two things I will be doing. Okay, we will be doing two projects. I told you. Okay, one will be related to our one text generation and one will be related to our image generation. Okay, so here what we will be doing, our topic will be to generate images from text in Python. So here we will be using stable diffusion technique. Okay, so generating image. So our next topic will be generating image. And it is also a small project, okay, so that you might know the things how we are doing it. Okay, so in this, what all things you require, I will just message, and this is mini project 2. Will just now share the dependency. So now here what will happen? We will have the three main components for latent diffusion. What will have? Auto encoder, unit, text encoder. What is auto encoder? An autoencoder is designed to learn compressed version of the input image. Like if we are providing any image, so it will just compress version, it will create the compressed version of the input image. Okay. So it will have two parts, encoder and decoder. We have studied about this flow as well. I told you in the starting as well. What is encoder and decoder? Encoder tries to compress the image into a latent form. Okay. And the decoder uses latent representation to create the original image. Okay, so these are the auto encoder encoder which we will be using. Then unit will be there. Unit is a kind of convolution neural network, okay, which will help you in cleaning up the latent representation of an image. So latent image which will be created, so it will clean up that image, representation of that image, and it will be a step by step increasing the image quality. So what does unit helps? It increases the image quality as well. So if your resolution are low, your resolution are coming as very low quality, then it will just increase the higher resolution and eliminate any noises in the process. Like if any resolution is low or image is compressed or it is not original, okay, it will just make it more confined, much more refined image. Okay. Then after that, it will be text encoder. What it will do? It will convert your text prompt into latent form. Means whatever text you are giving, it will just encode it. Okay. In the latent form, then latent form will be then decoded in the form of an image. So this is the text encoder which we will be using it here. Okay. And now how to generate images from the text? How actually we are generating the image? So we are using the stable diffusion model. Okay, so what is stable diffusion model here? It is a huge framework that requires to write very lengthy code to generate an image from the text prompt. So there might be lengthy code at the background. Okay, if you are creating Ghibli art, if you are creating those new nano banana images, okay, so you might be thinking, okay, this is a one sort of query only we are giving, and how it is creating the image. But if you go behind the things, how what amount of codes have been written for that, what is the length of the code we are using there, it might be very huge. Why? Because it is not such a short process of creating the image. Okay, so for that we are using the stable diffusion model. So it will be using Hugging Face and introduce diffusers to overcome this challenge. So diffusers, they will do, they will easily generate numerous images by simply writing a few lines of Python code. So this diffuser has made our work easier. That's why when Ghibli arts were created, many people were creating Ghibli arts in a means regular basis. Like they were creating 4 or 5 Ghibli images, but you know that how much amount of CPU hard, this CPU RAM and ROM it was consuming. Okay, so it is a very a hectic process also, but it makes the work easier for us. Okay, that is the help stable diffusion model will give to us. Now what we will do, we will install the pip install diffusers. For that, this is the diffuser, this is the package which we will be requiring for our second code. So I will paste in the chat. So mini project 2, for that you have to install pip install diffusers. So you can install if you are working along with me. Okay, so you can just install this pip install diffusers. So we'll start with the coding here. So firstly, we'll install the pip install diffusers. So same way you might be seeing here that it installing the packages, whatever packages are required. Okay, so you can go through it. Means these packages are from the Python district packages. Okay, these Hugging Face we already discussed in the last mini project which we did. Okay, so these packages are required to run whatever environment, whatever things we want to deploy or we want to run. Okay, then transformers are used. See, after diffuser I told you what it does. Okay, same with transformer. This package requires for encoding and decoding purpose. So I told you it encodes and decodes if we are giving the text, okay, and it will not generate the image. So for encoding decoding purpose, we have to install PIP, install transformers. So this also I will give you in the chat. So it will install the transformers for encoding and decoding. So it is installing all the packages related to that. So it is installed. Okay. Now we'll come to the next part. What is Pillow? This package is used for image processing. So this package is used for image processing. So whatever image it will be processing from the backend. Okay. So it will just use the Pillow format packaging. So we'll use it here. Code Pillow will be installed. Okay, so requirement already satisfied, Pillow is in added. Okay, now accelerate is Skippy and safe tensors. These packages are required to run the model on your computer. So why these are required? To run this model. So whatever model we are running. Okay, so to run this model we have to use this. So I'm pasting that as well in the chat. You can just work it around along with me. Okay. So this is also installed. These packages are also installed. Now next. Now see, there are different versions of diffusion. Okay, if you'll see. So some of the popular versions are text to image versions are these things like stable diffusion 1. This is the base model which came at the starting from the diffusion side. Now diffusion version 1.5 is the larger images quality. It will give you the larger images like 1024 into 1024 pixel images, large images. Then diffusion version 2, it came with the improved quality. It improved the image quality, conditioning and generation speed as well. It generates the image much more faster. Then the diffusion 2.1, it generates the optimized image in the optimized way. Okay. And it supports all the images, whatever inputs you are giving up. Then the latest is the stable diffusion XL 1.0, which works on the large language model. Okay, having 1.28 bytes of parameters. So it is trained on a huge data set. Okay, and image quality can be higher of higher resolution, that is 2048 into 2048 pixel quality. Okay, so these are the things. Now I want you to deploy this. Okay, same way if you are doing along with me, whoever is doing along with me, they can use this code to generate image from their side. Okay, firstly I want you to try it, okay, from your end. If you face any doubt, you tell me, else I will be also doing along with you. Okay, just use this prompt, whatever prompt I have given, use that code here. I am also using it here. Okay, we'll run it. So what it will do, I explain the command. Import torch. I told you that it will import torch diffusers. A stable diffusion pipeline will run. It will import the image. It will replace the model version with your required version. If there is latest version, it will just update the version as well. Okay. Then pipeline stable diffusion pipeline from pre-trained. It will be running the stable diffusion 2.1 version. That is the latest version. Stability AI. Okay. Then running the interface on GPU with sudo enabled. So it will run the GPU. Okay. Then pipeline will it will run. You have to give your prompt here. So firstly, I am running without any prompt. Okay. So we'll see what will it will come. Then I will change the prompt. You can give any prompt. Then what all images comes, we'll see that. Okay. I'm not given any prompt. Just I'm just seeing without prompt what it will come. Okay. So here firstly it will run the code for seeing the image. We have to give other command. So I will give you that as well. Okay. So firstly let these model work. See here, text encoder model is working, safe tensor. So it is taking much more GB. See, if you'll see 1.36 GB it is taking up. So most of the GB or CPU is consumed here only. Okay. Then other is the diffusion PyTorch model safe tensor. Okay. It is using 3.4 GB. So this is the CPU processor. So these are the main things which are working on this, which are generating the images for you. So you can also try, okay, keep running those commands. Okay, try from your end as well. Okay. Okay, so it is fetching the files. Here it is fetching the files. Okay, so see, we have got some error. Running the interface on GPU with sudo enabled. Okay, so we are getting the runtime error. So we have to check what error we are getting. So see, if we'll run here, it will explain the error. It looks like the error is caused by trying to run the model on GPU when the current collab runtime doesn't have a GPU enabled. To fix this, you need to change the notebook runtime type to include the GPU. Here's how you can run. Okay, so I've got it. So what we have to do? So see, we should learn from the error. Okay, so it is telling that it is currently running in less processor. Okay, we have to change it. So we have to change it from the runtime. So if you go here, our collab is working on low runtime. So if you go here in runtime, we can click on change runtime type. So see, it is currently working on CPU. You have to make it GPU. Okay, so if you change it into GPU, it will be having more processor and more working as compared to the CPU which is it is using. So if you now do it, okay, and now run it again, okay, let's see what will be the difference. We'll see. It is running again. Things are already loaded first, so it is running it much more faster. And the error which we were getting, it might help in solving that now. So see, it is prompt is almost successful because last pipeline is running. Okay. Okay. Okay, so see, our code is successful here. Okay, it is able to import all the things. Now we'll come to the last part here. So we have to check the image. Okay, so for displaying the image, we have to type these two commands and our image will be visible here. So if we'll type here this command, close this. Image so. Okay, now after that, you have to run. From IPython display import display image. So it will display the image. So your something random thing has came. Okay, so I told you I have not given anything here, your prompt here. Okay, so some random image has came. Now for example, I will give you I will give some prompt here. Okay, so see the magic what will happen. Like we can give image of anything we can give. Okay, I can give an AI generated portrait of a human with subtle glitches and errors to prompt a subtle glitches or with uh, professional clothes and a book. ठीक है ऐसा कुछ करेंगे तो if you run this command so firstly I'm running this command. Okay, now I have to run this command as well, image show. Okay, now again I have to run this command, display image. So see, this image has came. Okay, it is a random image. It is not the correct image. Okay, it is just a portrait, an AI generated portrait of a human with professional clothes and a book. Okay, so we have just given any random command. Okay, to just check whether it is creating any image or not. Okay, so we have not given the refined comment here. That's why it is creating this type of image. But we have what we have learned from here is that if you are using these command or diffusers, stable diffusion pipeline, it will help you to create an image of any text, whatever text you have given. Okay, so this way I will provide you this command as well, image, so you can use this, and last command, this thing. So this are the commands which you can use for this thing, for creating an image. Like here they have given photograph of a horse on a highway road at sunset. So it is, this image is created like this. So same way we have created whatever comment we have given there. So it has created the image like that. Okay. So I will give you one assignment. Okay. So there is one assignment for you. I will paste that link. So you can do it at your home. Okay. Whenever you are free. If you have any doubt regarding that, you can ping me wherever in any social media platform, anything. Okay. And I will be helping you as elder brother. Okay. It is my promise. So wherever you are stuck anywhere, I will be helping you. Now there is break. Okay. For 2 minutes. You can ask anything, then we'll proceed and we'll just wrap up things with some more 2 3 slides are there, just explaining the advantage of AI and what all conclusion we get. Okay, then we'll end the session with that. So just tell me if you have any doubts. till now? So you can tell me. Any doubts from anyone? Yes, no? All are muted only. Nobody wants to speak. Huh? Okay. So, okay, I think I have to complete.
So any
So I will just,
participants, if you have any doubts, please you can
you
raise
can
your
ask me.
doubts,
You can raise your hand. You can ask
or
me
else
because
you can
see,
even chat or
you can
text
chat
on the
as well.
chat board.
You can chat also. Okay. Any queries are there, anything you want to ask me, or if you are not comfortable here, you can personally contact me. Okay. See, I am that kind of person who likes to interact with people. Okay. So I told you I have 7 years of experience. So I have connected to so many parents, students, and many people. Okay, in my life. So that all experiences give you much more boost in your life. Okay, because you have communicated to so many people, so many thinking and whatever you have grabbed from them. Okay. So this way, if you feel that you are not able to ask your question here, okay, feel free to ask me anywhere else. Okay, I will give you contact as well, and my social media platform also you can follow me. Okay, so without any restriction, you can just ask anything apart from this as well. Okay, I will help you as a elder brother. Okay, so whatever experiences are there, I will just guide you with that. Okay. So if there is nothing from anyone, then we can move ahead and then I will be sharing other things and we have to wrap up things early as well. I have got things. Okay. Okay. So I'm moving to next slide. So ethics of generative AI. So after overall things, whatever we have learned about generative AI. Okay. We have seen some examples. We have learned about prompt engineering. We have gone through some mini project. Okay. Now, is generative AI good for us or is there some backlogs or some issues with that? Okay, so there are some ethics of generative AI we will understand. So there are issues. Yes, there are issues with the generative AI. What? It is bias. Sometimes it gives you biased decision or biased answer as well. You might have seen if you might have searched. Okay, it gives you biased answer as well. Okay, if you compare between two-person, like this person is working in this thing and working in that thing, it can be biasy. As a human being, there might be people, we are also biased. I'm not saying denying about that. Okay, sometimes people are feeling biased about this thing or biased about that thing. Okay, so all people are not good that way. There are issues with the chat GPT or AI as well. Okay, it is biased. Plagiarism means there are issues in whatever details you are giving. Okay, so it will not give you the correct exact just of that correct answer. It will not give you. Okay, it will just give you fake answer or these things. So it will be not helping you in that. So this way it will not guide you in a proper way, and it will not act as a person like whatever ideas you are putting. Okay, and anything you have. Okay, so like your work is there, your idea is there. Okay, any intellectual property is there, it will just use it for its own credit. So it is type of fraud, like uh, copyright are there. Like if you use someone images, someone data, you get a copyright strike. Okay, so what it will do, in this it can use the data of the other person also, which is a copyrighted or someone's intellectual property as well. So this is the meaning of plagiarism. Then fake news. You might have seen many WhatsApp news and these things are coming. Same way chat GPT also. If you will ask the things properly, na, it can give you fake news as well. It will be not clear with the answers. Okay, so you have to verify it from the news sources, or you have to use intelligence to find out the correct answer, whether the answer it is giving you is correct or not. And there might be copyright concerns as well. I told you, whatever data you are using, it can copy from any source which might be copyrighted. Okay, so it can give you data and you are using in your formats or anything. Then if someone complaints about you, file some cases about you, then you will be at risk. Okay, so you have to use it ethically. That is the thing. So therefore, AI should be used professionally and ethically. Okay. Limitations of generative AI. So what are the limitations? If person has good point also, there might be bad point also about that person. Same way AI also has good point, whatever we have discussed previously. Okay. So now it might be having some bad points also, limitations also. So hallucination, like it gives you incorrect fact. I told you incorrect news or fake news, it gives lack of real understanding. It will not have the real understanding what a human being will have. Okay, like if you want to understand any topic, if you want to understand any human being, you will deeply from your heart think about that thing. You will find the real life situation, you will find the real life answers for that. Okay, but it will lack the real understanding. It will not find the concept clear as what we might be understanding. Okay, then overconfidence in wrong answers. So that chat GPT is very much overconfident in his answer that whatever wrong answer also that chat GPT or AI is giving, it will boost on that. Okay, I have given the correct answer. Okay, but you have to cross verify. This is our task because we are also human being. We can make mistake. So as AI can. Okay, but we have to be checking on those things. It can reinforce bias in training data. Okay, it can reinforce bias. So whatever training data you are adding, it can reinforce biasing there as well. Okay, this data, it can generate or it can add up from itself as well. So there are some limitation coming up in the market that there are many AI models which are harmful for the human being. Why? They are thinking, they are trained from our side. Okay, now they are coming up with their own ideas, like AI is thinking from itself. Okay, so this is harmful for us. Why? Because we as a human being have created these AI gadgets for our use. But if they will overrule us, if they will overpower us, will it be good for us? No. So we don't have to boost them. We don't have to overcome us. Okay, so that is the thing. We don't have to make them overpower us. Okay. So what are the risk and mitigation? So risk is they are biased. Okay, you know that they are biased. So how to mitigate? Diverse training. You have to give the diverse training. Like if you're training at the smallest model, you have to train at the higher model also. If you're training with the few people, you have to train with the many large group of people as well, so that it might be having diverse training. Then risk, it might be having fake news. You have heard about in the previous slide that fake news it gives you. But how to mitigate that? We have to verify that. Okay, we have to verify things from our side. Okay, so don't believe blindly on the things whatever chat GPT or AI models or these things are giving. You have to verify those things. Then here I told you about risk. Plagiarism means mitigation, human oversight. If we are not oversighting, we are not checking on it properly, okay, then it might be misused, it might be not properly used, and you will be copyrighted, and there will be some cases against you. You have to fight against them then. Okay, so we have to mitigate it from our side, our vision, our care. Okay. Now, future of generation AI, if you'll see, there is multimodal AI that is combining text, images, video, and audio. Okay. This is the multimodal AI. The image is missing. Sorry for that. I think it might be misplaced due to slides. Okay. So multimodal AI is there where we are combining text, image, video, and audio. Then autonomous AI agents like AI agents. Okay. So chatbots. These are the things which we are using. Then safer and more regulated AI. It will be the future of AI, where the AI will be more regulated. It might be made more safer. We are not saying that it might be correct only, but we are trying to make it more safer for people. Okay, and AI is a human collaborator. Now in future some robots are trained, some robots are coming up. Why? They can be our human collaborator. They can help in our daily tasks, they can help in our day-to-day activities like picking us. They are human robots which can drive the car. There are some self-driving cars also. Okay, so these are the AI technologies we are using in future as well. Now This with the future timeline. If you'll see, uh, previously, in past we were using predictive AI. I told you in the model previously, predictive AI means there was some historical data. Okay, so now you are giving this to mathematical models like AI, ML, then and new data also you are giving. Then according to the historical data and new data, it is giving you prediction and insight. Okay, so that was called the predictive AI. Now, this is the present which we are living in. That is the generative AI. What it will do, it will get the data in the form of text, images, speech, structured data and 3D signals. It will formulate the model. We have trained the model. This is the model here. Okay. Then it will give you the task, like you can give the task here. Like you can add the question, you can sentiment analysis, you can extract the information, you can find the image also, you can object recognize, okay, you can instruct the following. In this way, it will refine the model and find the answer for you. So it might be having data, it might be having model, and it you have to give the task and to get the answer. And this is the future, upcoming future, which will you will be seeing within next 10 to 20 years. Okay, so this will be future multimodal or agentic AI. So what will happen? So it will have the data storage. Okay, so where we will be having data in the form of tabular form, audio form, unstructured text, PDF file. So this is the multimodal data. It is the combined data storage where all complete world's data will be there. Okay, from where it will give the data and it will take the data, latest data also from the market. Okay, so what will happen? If you have any questions, you'll ask the question to multi-model agent like Agentic AI or chatbots or whatever uh, assistant are there, Siri, okay, these things. Then what they will do, they have the agent memory and they have the foundational model. So they will use upon that. If they have their own agent memory, according to that, they will answer, or they have foundational model, which is the foundation level data. According to that, they can answer. But these two are dependent upon the agent tools. And these are the tools like for text processing, we have the text processing tool. Computation for mathematical calculation, it will be other tool. Sentiment analysis, like you are sad, feeling happy, your mood is different. Okay. So according to the mood and sentiment, it will have the other tool. For audio processing, it will have these tool. Visual, for making data, bar chart, graph, anything, it will have visual tool. For customized intelligence search, you have customized searching result tool, and they will give the data to this. Here the data, new data will be stored if you are giving any suggestion ideas, and the pre-processed data after processing, it will come here, then it will come to this memory, and through the model, it will be given to back to you as answer. So this will be the future of AI, that is multimodal and agentic AI. Now, so after completing all the things, we have came to the mind map. Okay, so what all things we have learned. So we have learned about generative AI, which create the new content. You know that. Okay, prompt engineering improves quality of output. So what is the use of prompt engineering? It improves the quality of outputs, whatever answers you are getting. So it just helps you refine those things in a proper way. Okay, if you provide good prompts, will give you better results. Then you have to use the AI ethically. Ethical use is critical. Then future is multimodal AI. So we have discussed in the last slide, the future is the multimodal or agentic AI. And this way, you just explore, learn and upskill and grow in your life. This is my best wishes for you. Okay. So key takeaways, generative AI is transformative. Prompts are the control mechanism. Practice is the best way to learn prompt designing. You have to practice it more, and ethics cannot be ignored. You have to be ethical in your work. Okay. And thank you very much, all of you, for attending my this session and giving me this much time and having patience in listening whatever things I have just explained. And there were some glitches from my side, okay, due to technical issues or some of the things. So I'm feeling sorry for that. Okay. But I hope you might have enjoyed the session, and you might be having any questions at last now. So you can raise your hand, ask questions, or you can just ping the queries in the chat.
If you have any questions, you can even text on the chat box.
Because we are almost this is last only and we are ending.
And you can even unmute yourself and speak.
And you can tell me the feedback also. If there it was a good session also, you can directly just turn on your mic and speak something. Okay. Because due to technical issues, I was feeling nervous. Means will it happen fine or not? That's why I was a little bit nervous, but hope everything went well. Okay.
Etiraj sir, you can speak. You can unmute and speak.
So who
Audible
want to ask?
now? Sorry, it is audible, sir?
Yes, it is audible.
Yeah, sir. Sir, I'm a professor actually. I'm working in government college.
Okay.
I'm working on AI for my research scholars as well as for my PG for teaching purpose and all. Actually,
Okay.
the high boom area and with respect to your session, it was really very useful and very interesting, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, thank you. Thank you for the thank you for
AI,
the compliment, sir. Yes.
currently it's an AI era.
Hmm.
Because in all application areas, before it is hardly 1 or 2 years back, it is data analytics. So all the analytics jobs are taking over. Now it is the AI era. So who
Hmm.
are having very good skills in AI and all applications of AI with ML, number
Hmm.
of jobs.
Yes, sir. Correct. So
Generally,
see,
and
I'm not telling that whatever work you are doing, you should not do. Okay, but you should learn AI as well in your life because it will make things easier for you. Okay, it will not harm anything, but it will just add the
just,
skills on you. Means okay.
yes, sir. I just want to ask one question. In the
Yes,
future
sir.
era of the generation,
Uh,
almost all questions from the students' perception as well as the research scholars. They're
hmm.
asking is whether AI is replacing the human being
Hmm.
or humans,
Hmm.
about the human being or the interaction with the humans, and what kind
Hmm.
of research work going on, and
Hmm.
applications also, whether it will
Hmm.
replace with AI
Okay.
job.
So okay, for your answer, for your question, I want to answer is it here like, see, we are the humans. We have only created AI. Okay, and you know that whatever intelligence we have, okay, it AI cannot replace that. Okay, so
Yeah,
if you, for example, like if you are coding any, for example, from the IT world only, I'm telling where I am working. So like coding, we are doing any code we are writing. Okay,
yeah,
so, what help we can get from AI is that it can just help in solving
like
the problem. Like, if any errors are there, it can just solve. Okay, this is the error we are getting, but most of the time we have to understand the structure. Okay, because see, if you're providing any command, okay, just it can answer and it can correct only, and there might be glitches also, that whatever answer it gives there are some glitches, so you have to correct it from your human intelligence. If you are not using your intelligence, then you are not able to sustain, because see, correct, AI is taking up many jobs also, but
yeah,
human thing is also required, and human have that intelligence, that emotions, that AI cannot replace in future as well. Okay,
yes, yes, yes.
so
Thank you,
that is
thank
the
you.
thing.
As I know, like smart home, smart city projects, as well as detection of various medical diseases followed with tumor and
Hmm.
cancer diseases, all the work which has been carried out through deep learning and machine learning followed with the AI platform only, right? So
Yes,
apart
correct.
from that, computer vision, healthcare, followed with urban city population classification, followed category. All those things are
Hmm.
the real world scenario which can be used and
Hmm.
applied. a number of tools and algorithms. Sir?
Yes, sir, correct. So if you see many of the things are automated, like you can see the IoT, Internet of Things is taking on. Your homes are made AI full, AI completely, okay, AI equipped. Then your cars are made AI equipped. If you see your digital equipments also made AI equipment, okay. But it will not come easily in construction field like civil engineering, mechanical engineering, or these things. But these are coming and these are the part of life now. And I think in next decade, around 5 to 10 years in future, it will be a part of our life, daily use. Okay. So you have to learn those things. It is not compulsory, but it is, you can say, just a part of life. Okay. If you are using any gadget like mobile and laptops, they are just part of our life because they are use case. They are used in our daily life. Okay. So same way, AI is also something that can be taken as a daily use item, and you can just implement those things wherever required. It is not necessary that everywhere you should just use AI only. Wherever required,
Where and
you
ever
can.
can use it.
Yes, correct. And for
Not for
example, if you're a teacher as well, for example, sir, if you're a teacher as well, see, AI cannot replace a teacher. See, it can explain your things, but the student point of view, it cannot understand what emotions a student is going through. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that a teacher can only understand by connecting with that student, okay, properly, and understanding what all experiences the teacher was having. See, you might be also having experience of teaching from long years, like 15, 20 or more than that. Okay. So you might have gone through the student phase. You also have gone through the student phase as well. Okay. So you, according to experience, will guide best to the your students, not the AI can teach best. Okay,
Yes.
so just compare in that. So your experiences are much more better than AI. So you can guide better to students, or AI will teach better. So you are the person. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that is the thing.
Thanks for giving a very informative and very useful session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you. For
thanks for the
organizing
compliments, sir.
IT also, ma'am.
So
Thank
there
you so
was
much.
one more chat
Okay,
with the
chat
question
difference
difference
between
between.
transfer learning and domain specific inductive transfer learning. Okay, so in short, if I will explain you, transfer learning is generative reuse of models across tasks and domains. Okay, like for example, if you want to, I will give you here, like using a model pre-trained on ImageNet generated images, or fine tuning it for medical image classification is used for transfer learning. Okay, so where one task, like we are giving the source domain, okay, is reused to improve the learning in another task. Like for example, if you have the predefined data, okay, and you want to update data according to the new requirement, so what you will do, you'll use the source domain, you'll use the previous domain, previous data, okay, and you will improve the another task learning as well. You will improve the new data as well. Got it? So there is one source domain, one target domain. So our target domain will learn from the source domain, previous learnings, and will make the things proper. So that is called transfer learning. From one source to another source, we are transferring the learning. Okay, got it? Now about domain specific inductive transfer learning. So this I will explain you. In domain, what we'll do, it is a specialized form of transfer learning where it is specialized. See, I told you it is domain specific. So it is a specialized way of transfer learning only. It is a type of transfer learning, okay, but it is domain specific. Like if you are engineer, okay, so if anybody asks you which type of engineer you are, so it will tell you, you will tell that, okay, I'm an electrical engineer, I'm a computer engineer. So you'll tell the domain, okay. Like I'm working in an IT company. If anybody asks me which type of engineer you are, so I'll tell DevOps engineer. Okay, so I'm specifically working on some domain. So that way, a specialized form of transfer learning where the source and targets are related but domain specific. Okay, there are also source, there is also target, but they are domain specific. Okay, then that is called the domain specific inductive transfer. For example, here I will also give you one example. Using a speech recognition model trained on English medical conversations, okay, and transferring into Hindi medical conversation, okay. It is same task, but domain specific adaptation required by, see, we are converting one speech model, okay, in English to Hindi. So what we are doing? We are converting one English domain model to Hindi domain model. But what we are actually taking? We are taking the data which we were using in English only. It was based on source and target only, but we are just converting from one domain to another, English to Hindi. Got it? So this is called the domain specific inductive transfer learning. I hope I might have answered you properly and your doubts might be clear. Yes, you can reply. Okay, then any other questions from anyone? And you can do you can follow me in Insta, LinkedIn. Okay, so I will surely help you because see, I'm working on few of the things like job related things or in the teaching field as well. Okay, so I might be the correct person, means if I have that much knowledge and I can connect with you all and help you in that, so I will feel really proud and good related to that. Okay, if I can help you in anything. Okay, so you can just connect me, the
Sir,
possibilities.
there is one more message on the chat.
Hmm.
Can we customize pre-trained models with VGG, AlexNet, etc.? Because those are fixed architectures. Sir.
Okay. So can we customize pre-trained model like VGG, LXNet, etc. because those are fixed architecture, sir? Okay. So we can do it. Okay. But for that, we require a few things like uh, even through their basic structures. Okay. They are basic level structures. Like if you see the VGG, LXNet, RESTnet, these are the basic structure which we are following. But we can change it to customized way. How we can do it? So we have to fine tune them. There are some layering we can do. Okay, so like we can do classification, like example, for example, I am giving you example that VGG16, if trained on the ImageNet, okay, then it will replace the last layer with softmax for the 10 medical classes. Okay, so it will just modify the layer. We are just modifying the final layer. So it will help in modifying the pre-trained model like VGG. Okay, so this will help you in add, or you can just add the new top layer on that.